JDI gadgets. So we just opened a 13-in-1 USB-C docking station with Hagibis. Before we go to details, let's talk about why we need these kind of devices. Nowadays the laptops became lighter and smaller. So some of them even just provide you 2 USB-C full function ports or Thunderbolt ports. It's convenient, right? It's lighter, good for travel, but it also creates a lot of problem for our perpetuals. That's why we need these kind of devices to extend our connectivity. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 topics. First one is the USB-C docking station category. The second one is why I chose this Hagibis docking station. The third one will be the playability about this device. So let's talk about the first one, the category. So I would say I would divide it by 3 categories, and the first one will be the Thunderbolt docking station, which is not covered by this video because that kind of devices is so expensive. I guess will be more than 200, and it's not so useful for most of us because it supports like a 8K display. The bandwidth is up to 40 Gbps, which is quite powerful, but as I mentioned, you might not need it. So the second one will be this kind of devices around $100, and it has like 1 or 2 4K 60 Hz display. And the third one will be like this device. It's around $50, and the output will be like one HDMI only, maybe support 4K up to 30 Hertz, or 1080p up to 60 Hertz, or maybe even higher. So let's talk about this one first. You might no, I didn't make that English video. Anyway, this device, why I like it, it's really good for travel. So if you just bring this device, it can charge your cell phone, your laptop, and also your pad or tablet. So it has a 10-watt wireless charging on top, and then there is if you bring like a charger 60 watts or up with you, you can have this output to charge your laptop or iPad or Samsung or whatever tablet you have. And that's it. I mean, then you have HDMI output and 3 USB 3.0 ports, and 1 TF and 1 SD card ports. I mean, it's more than enough for you to travel. I like to use it because I just need to bring one charger with this device. Then I don't need to bring another charger for my phone, another charger for my iPad or Android tablet. So this is really convenient. But use it on your desktop, it's gonna be a disaster because you see the port is around this this is circle, right? So this is circle. So if you plug in one port here, another one here, and here, it's gonna be like how to get sporadic. It's gonna be all over your table. It looks ugly, and I don't like it. So that's why I buy this device. And now let's go to the category. No, let's talk about the second topic, why I buy this device. First, because the arrangement, the ports arrangement. You see in front, it has 3 USB 3.1 ports. 2 are type A and 1 are type C, and these 3.5 millimeter audio ports. It's when you need to use it, you plug in here, then you remove it. On the back, it's so convenient. On the back, first you have this USB-C port connect to a charger. Then you have this USB-C-A go to host A, like a laptop A, and then you have this USB-C go to laptop B or whatever you want to call. So you won't call it. And you have RJ45. You have this HDMI A work with USB-C A only, and these two are linked together. So if you use USB-C-A, you can use all the other ports. So then you have USB-C-B, and it will enable you another kind of output with DP, HDMI, and all the other ports. It's really convenient. It actually offers you two outputs of 4K 60 Hz display. Yeah, that's why I like this device. More important is that it has like a USB-C port on the back. It has two USB 2.0, and these two are USB 3.1. So that means if you put it like this, you want to connect to a USB, kind of storage docking station here, you can connect to the USB-C 3.1, and the speed is very fast, right? And in the front, when you need sometimes to read the document temporarily with a USB disk, you can plug in here. So that being said, when you put this device here, you can put all the cable on the back and it go down on the table, right? And you don't, when you, it's gonna be sit like this, so you only see these kind of things. You don't need to connect anything to front. Like I see some other docking station, they don't have USB like a 3.0 or 3.1 on the back, so they have to connect a cable if they want to connect to a HDD, like storage disk. They need to connect in the front, which is very ugly. That's why I choose this device. I just want to make it clean and tidy. Every cable, the most of the cable I don't need to move goes to the back, and on the table. That's why. And the third one is playability, as I mentioned, because it has two USB-C ports connected to host, or you say connect to laptop, iPad, or tablet, whatever you want to call. So as mentioned, this USB-C-A only works with HDMI-A. It says, the official document says it supports 4K 60 Hz display, but I have a monitor is 3.5K ultra wide, and it supports 100 Hz refresh rate. This one actually worked with the 100 Hz refresh rate with 3.5K, which really surprised me. But this USB-C port B with DP can only work with 3.5K, the same display, but under 60 Hz, which is so confusing. Maybe it's because USB-C B is working with all the other USB ports, so maybe they don't have that much bandwidth, which I can understand. And then surprisingly, this HDMI B, they said it only supports 4K 30 Hz display, but I connect to my computer. But don't connect DP, just connect this HDMI B. It supports 3.5K 60 Hz. That surprised me at all. Surprised me totally. Then I think it's gonna work with 4K 60 Hz display as well. But don't use these two together. Don't use the DP and HDMI B together. I mean, in that case, I don't think it will work. It will work with 4K 60 Hz. Okay. The other thing is that if you don't want to output the display, I mean, you can just use these devices, connect to the host B, then you will be able to use all the other ports, like these four USB ports at the back, and these three USB ports in front, and this audio jack. That's quite playable, And then actually these three devices in front, these USB ports, they actually can charge your device. I did a test. It's not so good. It's I think it's 5 volt, 1 amp. So the charging is really slow, but at least it has some charging device. So in case you need use it, you can use this to charge your devices, which is great. So in a word, I like this device because of the dual output display for two 4K 60 Hz. You can use it like if you connect these two together to a computer, you can use this one laptop drags 3 monitors, or if you want to use it to connect to 2 different uh, laptop or devices, you can actually use it the two to drag 3 monitors. And then, as I mentioned, I when I use these devices, all the cable will go to the back. Even I want to use this one to connect to HDD, I have USB-C, USB 3.1 on the back, right? And what else? The only thing I don't like it, but it's not big deal, is it doesn't have SD and TF card ports, but that's not a problem. Just buy a USB, those kind of USB ports and plug in here for the SD card and TF card. It's not expensive, maybe $10 something. So I mean, I'm quite happy with this device, and it's so much joy. Sometimes you need to think about how should I connect this device, and to kind of to maximize its connectivity. That's all for this video. I hope you guys like it, and I do really recommend it. Anybody go travel, buy these kind of devices with wireless charging, and then if you use it at home, you don't need 8K output, then buy this kind of device. I like it. I highly recommend it for people use it at home. So I kind of like the devices. I like it very much myself of those devices I bought, because I did a lot of research. I'm not just like people buying a lot then make a review, because I'm not afford to do that. So I have to do a lot of research before I making buy a decision. Like uh, read the specifications and imagine in my head how like this device, how can I use it. Okay, anyway, if you like this video, I hope you can thumbs up or subscribe, and I do hope I can see you in my next video. Thank you very much, and see you next one.